Hi, this is Katrina Hardison from Global Travel Savvy, bringing you my first video. I am letting everyone know that I quit my job a couple weeks ago and changing my life and going to travel with my children for the next year. I have a 10-year-old daughter and a soon to be 7-year-old son, and just decided to go on an adventure. uh, Life had gotten a little routine, monotonous, and I just decided a change would be good for definitely me at this point. My job has been super stressful all year, and then I just wrapped up grad school, which didn't help matters at all. As a matter of fact, it just kind of threw me off the cliff with the stress and um, and then I also had a health scare earlier this year from the stress. I went to my doctor and had like heart palpitations, and she looked at my EKG and she said she was kind of silent, and I'm like, what's going on? And she was like, I'm seeing some irregularities, and I'm going to send you to a cardiologist. So she did that. I went to the cardiologist, and he was like, did a CT scan and was like, there's nothing physically wrong with you. It's stress. I would suggest getting another job. He was like, but honestly, it's not banking, it's not any industry, it's the states. It's the way, the greed, the everything is about money here. It's not going to change. And I was like, I agree. Like, you need money here. You need a decent amount of money here to live a decent life. And having been overseas before, I know it's many other places in this world that I could live that I've traveled to where I wouldn't need near the amount of money here to live and live well. So that was May. And then I was just like, I'm always like, I'm a Detroit girl. I have grit if I don't have anything else. So I'm like, I'm just going to suck it up. I'm making great money. I'm comfortable financially, very. And why mess it all up? You just went and got another degree. Just keep rolling, because I had in my mind retirement at 55 and I'm about to be 53. So not too far off. Why can't you just hold on for 2 years? But I've just seen stuff and seen so much death around me. Every time I go on Facebook, somebody else is passing, near my age. And it just made me think that we think time is so infinite, and it's not. It's like, I don't want to work the rest of my life. I don't even want. I want some of my time back. And I saw something. It was like, just buy some of your time back. I was like, I've saved, I've invested, I've sacrificed along the way. Um, Spend some of your money. Take some time. Like, you're burnt out. Like, just admitting that to myself. You're burnt out. Take a break. Um, and just, I'm like, what the peace feels like. And you see that in your sister. My sister went to Ghana last year, and it was her first big international trip. And she just fell in love with it. And I'm like, once you have that peace, it's hard to give it back up. And I'm just like, I gotta make a change. And as tough as it is, and all the things that go into it, renting my house, pulling the children out of school and world schooling them now, all the scary stuff, not having my check in my account every 2 weeks. And, I can honestly say I haven't thought about money in so long. And now I'm like, oh, your check is about to end in a few weeks. Like, you have this money you have right here. That's what you got. So you better work with it. And like, for the first time, I'm not trying to figure it out. You're like, well, what are you going to do when the year is over? I don't know. Travel some more, come back, find another job, create a job. It's options. And I think from being in corporate so long, you feel like there's no other option than going and getting this check every 2 weeks. And there are other options. And especially if I'm not in the States, there are other options to live so much cheaper and quite honestly with more ease. And that's what I'm in search of, more ease. I want my life to be more easy. Like, so my dad was like, well, what are you going to do? I was like, I don't know, nothing right now. I'm going to chill. I'm going to relax my nervous system for a change and have time to think about what it is I want to do. Having this conversation again at 52. I mean, because what I've always done is all the things that are expected of you to do: go to school, make good grades, come out, get a good job, get a good career, make the money, do the stuff. And what? I'm still not fulfilled. So, but in not in any kind of way, but what I feel on the inside kind of way, the peace that I want to have on the inside. Um, and it's interesting, as I was telling my boss, he was just like, don't you want to stay around for your bonus? I'm like, nope, I don't. I'll probably miss it, but nope, I'll be in Vietnam when the bonuses are paid out, and I probably won't be thinking about it. But um, I don't know. I'm just ready for my adventure. My children are ready. And just as the biggest bonus ever, my mother is going to go with us. And she never really wanted to travel. She just never had a desire. But I just like, Mother, I want you to have a life of ease too. So come on, let's go to some of these beaches. Let's chill. Let's enjoy ourselves. And prayerfully, I mean, we'll be good. Life is gonna life. That's just what it does. It's not gonna be all over here, all over there. So I mean that's gonna happen. Stuff happens and it's gonna happen whether we stay here or go someplace else or whatever. Um, so we're always dealing with the unknown because we don't know what is around the corner ever. Even in this day, you don't know what's gonna happen. So we make the plans and I'm like, Lord, I hope you let me execute this because this has been a dream of mine for a long time, to leave for at least a year and just see what life is like in other places, living, staying. Some of the places, well, Thailand right now is our longest place right now. We'll be there for 2 months. Um, but for now, we'll be leaving on September 17th for Cape Town. And I'm excited, super excited. And I'll keep you posted on how it's going.